what people think of talent, they think it's kind of a born ability. It's something that they're born with. Like Mike Trout comes up
Yeah.
often. That is, yeah, genetically he is the way he's built. There's some genetics where he can put on muscle easier. Maybe he's a little bit stronger or whatever. That's genetic. But when it comes to actually playing the sport of baseball, there's no gene that makes you a good baseball player. Okay. And in my opinion, and from the research and the studying that I do in the mental game and in like just researchers that study success, is that it's a combination of so many other variables that we don't see. We didn't see how Mike Trout grew up and his father being a professional baseball player, how he exposed him to the game very early. So that's another big component. As you're growing up, you have somebody that you live with, a coach who
Yeah.
can monitor your swing and can critique you and guide you along the way. And if it's done in a way where the kid enjoys it, you're going to have somebody that's going to stick with the game for a long time. Plus the mindset and the learning and all these things. So it's like at the end of the day, we see this finished product of Mike Trout, and it's very easy for kids these days to say, "Man, he's just so talented." Yes, if you're referring to it as being a birth, from birth, a genetic thing, I don't agree. I don't agree with it. I think it's environmental. There's some genetics in there with his size, his strength, his whatever, but again, it's all work ethic and his mentality and how he goes about his business. Um,
There are plenty of outstanding world class athletes that are not the best in the world at anything.
yeah,
So
yeah. I use the analogy I came up with this was talent is like magic. So, like for example, if you're a kid or you're Josh, and I say, Josh, do you believe in magic, like a magician pulling a bunny out of a hat? Do you believe in magic as a real magical thing?
yeah, no,
No,
but okay.
right? But then you might watch a magician and you'd still be impressed. You'd be like,
Yes,
dang, how did he do that? Like, holy shit, right? You'd be like, how does he do that? That's impressive. So I like to think of talent like that. Okay, if you have the right mindset, you'll look at talent like you'd look at magic. You'd say, well, yeah, he's talented, but there's a strategy to it. We just don't see it, right? It's
yes,
like, and it's an illusion. And I think that is kind of where we're kind of lost because I get in this conversation when I was coaching college a couple years ago. It was the debate kind of over this idea that you were born to be Mike Trout. Mike Trout was born, not built, and
yeah.
you're insulting the athlete by saying that. You're downplaying, and
All his work and everything
you're
else.
making an excuse for why you can't be better
Yeah,
because you weren't born with that talent. And again, comes down to a fixed mindset, thinking that your intelligence and everything is your athletic ability, your
preset.
skills is preset, is predetermined, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if there's nothing you can do about it, why would you try?
Right.